Alright, hello. Give me one moment to figure this out. I'm gonna mute my other window. Alright. So, I'm gonna be doing a Monk 1 to 85 speedrun in Mop Classic. It is important to note, though, that it is going to take me a little bit to read chat or respond to anything, because basically there's something very silly that I am going to do to start this run. Like, extremely silly. Problem is, it is unbelievably difficult to pull it off. To the point where I basically need to just focus, and I have to do it very quickly. So I'm starting the speedrun now, like a tiny bit in advance, so that I can prep and get the stuff done that I need to get done in time. Bear with me here, because this is like, if I do it right, oh my god, it's gonna be so cool. But we'll see. Okay, so let's see. Hello, Funk a Ducky Jr. I don't know if I said that right. Hello, Wars 2077. Do I have this correct? Yes, I do. Darkman Island. I should also note, I'll talk about this later, I am like about 90% done with a extremely detailed 1 to 85 leveling guide. Unfortunately, it ended up being more detailed than I had planned, and I wasn't able to finish it in time. So I was like, either I could stay up all night trying to get it done, like, you know, by 3 a.m., or I could just rip the speedrun that I already fully set up, and then have the guide out tomorrow. And I figure at least this will give people an immediate, somewhat idea on how leveling's gonna work. Though, I do have to warn you that this will involve things that are maybe not the easiest to replicate. But that's kind of the point of a speedrun. It's not necessarily meant to be something that, you know, a casual player follows. I will do casual player runs. The nice thing is, there is a chance that I can pull this off without anybody knowing, because this is such a niche trick that for this particular speedrun, if I do it correctly, I think that I can get it done in time before people understand what is happening. And in the future, it'll probably be a lot harder to get this done. But okay. Now my add-on settings are still working. Cool. Cool. And all right. Zen, I need to be focused for this. I only have a minute to finish the setup, but that's okay. That's okay. I can do this. And then we'll respond to chat. Don't choke. Alright. I think I'm ready to enter world. I am just about ready to enter world. Let me just double check something. Yep. Okay. We're gonna enter world. Obviously, the servers just went live like a bit ago, so I haven't had time to fully set everything up, but okay. Enter world. Let's start the timer as usual. I'm going to...
The past few years have seen unprecedented...
Why the hell is this not working? unfortunately one of my add-ons is bugging out. I don't know why. Forgot to start the timer, there we go, sorry. Tabbing across a lot of different things right now. Why is this not... Okay, the game is not really working correctly. There appear to be some bugs. It's fine. It's fine. Am I gonna have to cut a bitch? And nobody's here. I won't have to cut a bitch. Okay, yeah, bear with me. Because this is... Unfortunately, yeah, there appear to be a few little bugs that I didn't fully account for. So I'm going to have to do some backup stuff here. Let's just trade gold just to be safe. And then... shit. I probably could have summoned myself to save a little bit of time. Just one thing that I can probably just very cursorily explain in case it isn't obvious. All of these are my characters. I'm playing every single one of these characters right now. This is basically, if you remember the mop remix speedrun that I did, I'm trying to do something kind of like that, except I'm playing every one of the characters at the same time. That's the idea. Alright, we're gonna get this. And then for now, because the thing is kind of bugging out, I'm just going to get my unenchanted heirlooms equipped, because it's not letting me trade myself my enchanted heirlooms. I can do that. I can send it in the mail. I'm assuming the mailbox works as intended, but I just need to make sure that I do this. Yeah, none of this stuff gives extra experience. That's fine. I have all my... This is all of the XP modifiers that I can get. And then... let's just get it up to 60 minutes. Why not? Okay, sure. Then I need to hop back on my two-seater. This is still going to be faster than running or anything. And then I need to log out on all my warlocks. Log out, log out. I overshot it a little bit. This. And now, I can return to Sunstrider Island real quick. Gonna hearth on my warrior. Going to go to Tearsfall Glades. Tearsfall Glades. Okay, I did get to mail some stuff over. So we're gonna take all this. Just get that out of the way. I'm just gonna chuck that. Don't worry about it. Really? Really, game? The UI is bugging out a little bit. Slash invite. Plus, why is this not working? Hello, game? Now it works. Alright, there we go. Where's my warlock? Where's my warlock? This is the warlock. And Reese. And I'm going to mail all my enchanted heirlooms over. Not that it particularly matters, I guess, at this point. Whatever. This is a little bit of a mess, but what can you do when, Oh, actually, I can do this now. You know what? I'm gonna just do this now. I'm gonna get this set up. Right. We're gonna do this. Lob. 15 attack power and 6 crits. Versus 8 agility, and yeah, this is better for now. I have this for later, though. I'm gonna drop this, take that, take that, take that. Lob all the unenchanted heirlooms. Pre-patch is out. Yes, pre-patch is out. That's the only message I saw. I'm gonna throw myself a summon. Let's see, 2 Larice. Let's just go with that for now. I can do the rest a little bit. Okay. Oh. I have auto-accept summons enabled. It's okay, that's fine. I got all of the really important stuff. Oh, I forgot I have that. Shit. It's the group leader. This is gonna be more trouble than it's worth, I feel. Actually, no, it probably isn't more trouble than it's worth. This is honestly so broken that it's kind of just good because of how stupid low-level stuff is. Alright. I got my, my Sandstone Drake. And there we go, there's a rare. Let me just invite myself to my guilds. Yep, there we go. Do I have... I do have things that I can be using. Alright. Okay, I got no experience because I'm in a group, so I need to just drop group before I kill that. I wasn't sure exactly how that interaction works. That's fine. It's fine. It's just, you know, now I know. Honestly, like, this... So, this speedrun is largely, like, I'm testing logistical stuff, because I want to see... Okay, but I do... Yeah, okay, I get full experience by killing that. Right. I want to see how all of the prep that I've done works. Because I want to make sure that when I do... like, the actual launch of MOP, all of my summons and stuff is working correctly. And it'll be nice to know this stuff for, potential speedruns in the future. I think that's all the Lost Souls I'm realistically going to be getting here. So I could probably just leave for now. And yeah, I forget exactly what level. I think Silverpine I can go at 9. That's when that works. I'll invite myself back to a group in a little bit. Probably now, honestly. I'm not really getting enough experience just from killing mobs to justify doing this. I'm gonna pass my warrior lead to up onto my 2-seater. Honestly, from here, I probably should just kill rares. Because, like, I mean, with a flying mount, that's going to be faster than really anything else I can do at the moment, I feel. Let me see how practical that is. Darkmoon is up already. Yes, Darkmoon is currently active. I'm going to read, like, 1 or 2 messages, just, you know, for people trickling in. I gotta focus at least for the start of this. Okay, there's another rare mob here. So I'm going to drop group. That it's not there might be more rares. The only issue is I don't know all of the rares here super well. Dungeons are being included in this route, yes. Yeah. Right. There's just, like, normally what you would do at this level is, obviously, if you're not doing cheesy stuff like this, you would just do standard, slow questing through your starting zone. I'm just trying to see how much faster I can make it by doing this stuff. Okay, we got another Tormented Spirit. So I can do this. To that. Is there another one that I can kill? Also, I need to think. No, my bars are fine. I do need to fix my. And nobody can get mad at me for not having my bars and stuff set up this time, because I literally had to create the character, like, shortly before doing all this. So it's, right, I gotta actually invite myself to a group. Yes. I don't know why my auto-accept invites thing is not working, but my auto-accept summons is. Would want it to be the other way around, ideally. I'm gonna kick myself out of the group. Dismount. And re-invite myself. Am I doing those 50 to 60 level dungeons when the leveling speed slows down a lot? Yes. Yeah, dungeon spamming from 49 to 58 is the fastest way to level, by far. Very, very, very good. Are we looking for Mawad? We're also looking for chests. Wad's right there. Nice. We're going to kick my monk out of the group. Monk is going to roll. So that is level 9. Okay, yeah, so I can start Silverpine if I wanted to, but for the purposes of this run, there is not really much of a point. Here, we're going to kill Farmer Saladin. I believe there might be another rare that this add-on isn't tracking, because there are extra rares that get added in Mop. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Well, despite the rocky start, one of the nice things is my routing is at least good. It's sound. It's, basically what I thought was going to happen is happening. Okay, yeah, the mob is bugging, unfortunately. So what I would need to do is, can I would need to build up chi. Am I still in combat? No, I need to build up chi, then before it evade bugs, I need to just 2-tap it. Black, okay. That's not gonna work. That's so annoying. How have they not fixed... Okay, there we go. Got it. Really dumb, but... Alright. Works out in the end. Okay, give myself an invite. Alright. Then I am going to... this. You thought you going to Searing Gorge, Burning Steppe, Swamp of Sorrows? No, 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 no. I take it you did not watch my, my Warrior speedrun back in Cataclassic. Back in, the Warrior speedrun, I mean, I'm sure that back in the day, people may have known about that trick. I did Google it, and it appears to not be super common knowledge, but I kind of stumbled upon a ridiculously broken dungeon farming strat, specifically for those 10 levels. Which, you know, is kind of nice, because those are the worst 10 levels for questing, so it's, quite helpful that there is a ludicrous way to get experience. It's very silly. Very, very, very silly. To file the Sims. Get the rare mobs over this way. I could also probably start killing the rare mobs in Silverpine, because I'm not actually going to do Silverpine for this run. Silverpine is still good, but... well, you'll see in a little bit why we're not going to do Silverpine for this run. It's, yeah. It's a little bit ridiculous. I'm going to hop on this. I'm going to invite... so. How's the farming going? Pretty good so far. Okay, yeah, let's kill some rare mobs in here. I want to do this. Kick my monk out of the group so that it doesn't affect my XP. Do I have any way to aggro this? Huh. That's awkward. Okay. I have an idea. Oh, yes! It worked! Alright, that's level 10. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. Oh, this is so fucking stupid. Okay. It's time to switch my locks back over. Alright, oh, I'm gonna get something nerfed. I'm about to get something nerfed. Oh, boy. Oh, hey, Chori, you're watching. Chori, I ended up using one of the strats you suggested. So, shout out to you. Just gonna quickly send myself some mail from my warrior here, and then I'm gonna hop over to one of my other characters and send myself some more mail, and then I'm gonna keep sending mail, and I'm just going to flood my monk with an infinite amount of mail. And there is a reasonable chance that I'm about to get something nerfed. Because what I'm about to do is really stupid. But it works! Okay, we're just gonna... You guys are gonna get to stare at an unmoving monk. Speedrun strats. Speedrun strats. Standing completely still, doing nothing. This is... Realistically, there are things that I could be doing at this moment, but I would need to not be piloting all accounts at the same time. Unfortunately, it's hard to do a ludicrous amount of menuing on one account while getting, like, extremely trivial XP gains on the other one. And unfortunately, through OBS, it would be very difficult to switch between all of the windows. Yay. Today, level 90. Well, if level 90 was available, I would. But today, level 85. Today, level 85. That is the plan. That is the plan indeed. Whew. Going to log out on this character. I'm going to switch back over to my warrior. And... Alright, here we go. Oh, man. Okay. I gotta be fast.
Hello. Have a good one. How are you? Safe travels. You need something? See you later. Hey there. See you around. Good day to you. Have a good one. How are you? See you around. Hey there. Safe travels. You need something? See you later. Good day to you. See you around.
I'm just gonna go out and say right now,
See you later.
if there are any rogue decks or cheap low-level Darkmoon decks on the auction house, go and buy them now
How are you?
before people start trying to flip them.
Safe travels.
Because I bought most of these rogue decks for 10 gold or
Have
less.
a good one. How are you?
Extremely cheap.
Hello. Have a good one. Hey there. Safe travels. Good day to you. See you around. You need something? See you later. Hello. See you around. You need something? Safe travels. Good day to you. Have a good one. How are you? See you later. Hey there. See you around. Good day to you. Have a good one. Hey there. See you later. Hello. Safe travels. How are you? See you later. You need something? See you around. Hey there. Have a good one. Good day to you. Safe travels. You need something? See you around. How are you? Have a good one. Hello.
I love it, you just somebody typed O dot in chat. Yeah, yeah, that sums this trick up. O dot. That's yeah. That's about how I feel as well. It's very silly. Very, very, very silly. Let's see. And then right. I need to gonna drop a warlock closet. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to /invite Veridar. Then I'm going to summon my monk. Hard work on that level. Yeah. Yeah, the $1 Poison Vial. The $1 Poison Vial has been patched. That one does not work anymore. This one does. And here's the thing about this one. It's really cheap, or at least it was for me. Like I said, do it while you still can, because... Yeah. We're not done, by the way. We are not done. The only problem is that there is a slight cooldown on the actual summoning the vendor. You can't do it an infinite number of times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade one of my Dark Moon decks, because, I mean, God knows I have enough. I'm going to trade one of them to my warrior, and then my warrior doesn't have a cooldown, so my warrior can summon it. And then even though mine is still on cooldown, you can see here, technically it's almost up, but now I can continue with this process.
See you around. Hello. See you later. You need something? See you around.
The only problem is I don't know if this will be immediately enough to get me to,
Hey there. Have a good one.
Yeah, in fact, actually, while I do this, just going to move over my locks. And that's my monk lead. I'm going to keep doing this on my monk for now, while I still can.
Good day to you. See you later. How are you? Safe travels.
I have 4 Warlock summon teams set up.
You need something?
That's all I was able to get with, like, the free boosts on all of my alt accounts.
Have a good one.
And obviously one summon team is positioned here at the Dark Moon Carousel. The other summon team was at that spot in Tearsfall Glades, because that's like the crossroads of all of those different rare mobs that I killed at the start, which I knew was going to be the most efficient way for me to get up to level 10.
Later.
I have
Hey there.
another
Safe
Warlock team at the
How are you?
Riding Trainer in the center of Orgrimmar,
You need
and I have my final team in Dalaran,
Hey there.
because I figured Dalaran is a nice central, like, transit position, because I also position them close to the Violet Citadel, so that when I need to go to Uldum, I summon myself to there, and then I take the Caverns of Time portal.
You need something?
So,
Have a good one.
obviously, you could get really crazy with, like, infinite Warlocks, but I don't have infinite Warlocks. I only have the,
Safe travels.
the 4 teams.
Have a good one. Good day.
I could have made more, but
See you later.
there reaches a point where I have to ask myself, is this worth it? And, I did not feel that it was.
Talk to me. You be careful, man. Hey there.
Right, I forgot to log on to my... I need to go to my org alts. I should have done that. Okay, org mobs. Coming up. We're going to invite... Actually, I could just do it all here. I could invite Lenara, I can invite Larry Org, I can invite Rack Org, and then I'm gonna get a summon down here. I'm gonna... How much can you use? An infinite amount. That's the thing. There is no limit. Use an infinite amount. It's very silly. Alright, I'm summoning myself now. Then what I'm going to do is... okay, there's no mailbox here in Mop. Can't type. Arl storage. I'm gonna mail it to my alt. I don't know why it's not recognizing Harl's storage. Something... They seem to have broken the ability for... like, alt accounts within the same bnet to easily recognize each other. Because I should have been able to trade myself heirlooms, because... obviously, I've talked about this before, but, you know, in case you're just watching this video for the first time... The Warrior Veridar is my alt account under the same bnet. So I have a few different alt accounts that are not connected to my bnet. Those are the Warlocks. They are not on the same bnet. Which means that any account-wide items I can't share. But my Warrior is on... It's a different WoW account under the same bnet account, so that's why I was able to give myself heirlooms from that character. But for whatever reason, I was able to mail myself heirlooms, but it didn't actually register in the trade window. And the character that I've been mailing, Harl's Storage, that is one of my alts on my other accounts. And in theory, that should be working, but it's not. It's saying, like, you might not know this character, so it's giving me, like, a, you know, short penalty window. Also, I need to switch my Warlocks, so I'm just gonna... Before I use the thing, I'm gonna do this, so that I don't incur, a reduced cooldown. We're going to go to Darkman Island. The nice thing is, we're almost out of the hectic part, because obviously there is... This is one of those things where, like, okay, actually, I have a little... You know what? This is good, because now I have a little bit of time to wait. I can sort through my BOEs now. I don't think I need any of these. Boss leather, no. I've out-leveled. I had no idea. I prepped all this stuff, but the nice thing is, if I don't need it, I just send it again to Harl Storage, and then I deal with this later. I also won't need... I won't need that. I won't need that. 6. This is better than Darkened Firewater, but I'll hold on to that. Yes. We'll just do this for now. I can also switch to... At this point, I can pick a spec. I can pick Brewmaster now. Okay. And then, now that I've picked Brewmaster, I can equip my Battle-Worn Thrashblades. And... is this still scaling better? Yeah, this is still scaling better, because I get no value out of Mastery at this level. So even though it's, like, slightly more main stat, the secondary is bad. Should have gotten an add-on. Postal's not supported in Classic. I did actually consider that, but there might be an add-on that I'm not aware of, but the one that I use for retail, Postal, is... And the one that you mentioned, yeah, it doesn't work for this. So. We thought of the same thing, alas. Alright. But yeah, we're almost done with the scramble. Good luck to sleep, you'll be 85. Or good luck gotta sleep, you'll be 85 when I'm awake again. I hope so. I have absolutely no idea how long this takes. I should note that I've done a lot of, like, isolated tests, enough to prep my guide. Like, my guide is basically done. Like I said, I didn't have enough time to finish it before this. So, I got it mostly done. It's just really unfortunate that I wasn't able to finish it in time. It'll be done by tomorrow, though, of course. But I actually haven't sat down and done a single, like, one sitting 1 to 85 run. And I definitely, all of this stuff, this has all been theoretical, right? I've actually never put this into practice. So, I mean, so far, a lot of my prep it's going well. A lot of the stuff that I planned seems to be working the way that I hoped it would. Wrong thing.
What will you require? I need a scene. Yes. Embrace the shadow. Victory for Zul'jin. Beware. Our enemies abound.
And there will be a lot of normal stuff. Like, we're going to do... What level am I now? Okay, I have hit level 15, so I can do Ragefire Chasm, which I will be doing, because Ragefire Chasm is relatively efficient. What's funny is I wonder if I'm actually going to have the Dark Moon rep for Insane by the end of this. I didn't even consider that, but I just saw the rep thing pop up. So... And I'll give you a little spoiler warning. We're not done yet with the Darkmoon decks. There's more to come. Okay, that's all I have for now. So what I'm gonna do is I need to set my Hearthstone here, and I'm going to get my lock closet down. Just boost a monk? That's not the point. That's not the point. It's not about having a level 85 monk. It's about making a statement. Alright? Gotta send a message. Okay. Any second now? Do I need to... Am I good to take this? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, now I want to... Here, I need to do my warrior next. I need to summon this, and then I can turn in the remaining ones. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to...
How are you? See you around. Hello. Safe travels. You need something? See you later. Good day to you. Have a good one. Hey there. See you later. How are you? Safe travels.
For the record, just because I think, you know, a few people might be confused, this does not work all the way to 85, right?
Have a good one.
I didn't just buy enough Darkmoon decks to get myself to 85. It physically doesn't work. It doesn't scale all the way. This is like a low-level thing to skip the super-duper early levels. Just want to make that abundantly clear if anybody didn't understand that.
Later. You need something?
So, no, I am not literally just paying gold for the entire way. I am paying gold for the low levels, right?
See you around.
But we also use Darkmoon quest items. Now, admittedly, this is a little bit extreme. The fact that this is infinite, I think, is a little bit ridiculous. And the reason I'm doing this
See you later.
is because if I don't show it here, then how will it get fixed? Alright, buddy.
How are you? See you later. Hello. See you around. Good day to you. Have a good one.
Okay, I think that's all of it. Yes. Alright, now I need to trade my warrior. And where is my... I have this somewhere. 16, 13, 15, 15. What's the fancy crown? I honestly have no idea. Apparently YouTube added some new feature. Like, it must have been super recent because I've never seen it before. But yeah, there's some new YouTube thingy-mabobber. I think this is good? Yes, okay, sure. Let's do this. I'll sort through it. Okay, we have Deviate Scale belts. We have this. Necklace. Ring. I have my Dread Pirate ring. Yes, okay, I remember to do that. Do this. That's 18. This is 14. Is it by typing in chat? Your guess is as good as mine. That's 20. It's 19. Leave party. We're going to queue for a random classic dungeon. Oh, Deadmines is... I don't think that was working when I was doing my testing before, so that's good. Random classic dungeon, and I need to set this up, so... I can't take this queue just yet. Good enough.